Welcome back to Dennis Simplifies. In this video, we are going to be computing the factorial of a number in C++. As usual, the algorithm first and then the code. So, let's simplify. Write an algorithm for finding the factorial of any given positive integer n. Given a positive integer n, its factorial is calculated as n factorial equals n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times n minus 3 onwards. To the algorithm, we are going to ask the user to input the number he or she wants to find the factorial of. So you say input number. Then we set fact to be equal to 1. As we go along, I'll explain why. So I say if the number the user entered is less than 0, then you should print invalid number, meaning the number the user has entered is invalid. Why? Remember from the question, the number is supposed to be a positive integer. Positive, right? So if it is not positive, the number is invalid. Else you say for I equals number to I greater than 1, step negative 1. Fact times equals I, n4. Now what this here means is that I is equal to number. So what is the number? Let's take the number to be 4. So number equals 4. If I is equal to the number, then I is going to be 4. Now we see fact times equals I. Multiply I by fact. What is fact? Fact is 1. So 4 times 1 gives us fact to be 4. Now we come back n4, then we come back to the top. We say step negative 1. Decrease the I by 1. If I decrease 4 by 1, I get 3. Now multiply fact by I. What is I? I is 3. So if I multiply 3 by fact, I get 4 times 3. n4. Now decrease the I by 1. When I decrease I, which is 3 by 1, I get 2. Multiply the I by fact. So I multiply 2 by fact, I get fact equals 4 times 3 times 2, n4. Now decrease the I, which is now 2, by 1. When I decrease it by 1, I'm going to get 1. But the condition is that I should be greater than 1. Now the reason why I'm ending it at 1 here is that even if I decrease it to 1 and I multiply the 1 by the fact, I'll still get the fact itself, because any number times 1 is still the number itself. Like 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. So there's no need to even continue to 1. I can just end here. Then I say n4. Then I say print number factorial equals the fact. So when I multiply through, if I do the computation for 4 times 3 times 2, I'm going to get 24. Then end this if. Alright, let's convert this to code in C++. Int number. So in the int main function, I declare the number to be an integer. And then I ask the user to enter the number. Let's see if the number is less than 0, it's invalid. It should display that it is invalid. Else, int factorial equals 1. So the fact, I initialize it to be 1. Then I set the for loop, which is going to compute for the factorial. Then at the end of the factorial, at the end of the for loop, I say display the number that the user entered. Then display I equals factorial as a string. Then the factorial itself, what the factorial contains. Then end the if statement. So you see the curly braces here. The system pulse is greater than 0, which will ensure that only the needed information is displayed when we run our code, and then return 0 by custom. Let's try some values as we run our code. So I say enter a number, and I entered -4. So when I press my keyboard and I run the code, it says invalid number. Why is it invalid? Remember, -4 is less than 0, and we are only computing for positive integer values. So let's try another one. Enter a number. I entered 4. So you say 4 factorial equals 24, which is right. Alright friends, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next problem. Leave your questions in the comment section, or any ideas or suggestions, anything, leave it in the comment section. See you in the next video. Till then, apatia!